Over the weekend, Cheekwood opened its annual holiday lights display. 1 million lights, a mile long, all set up to celebrate the season. You know, it takes thousands of hours of manpower to make that happen, or in this case, woman power. Tonight, I'm introducing you to a woman who's been a part of the holiday magic for 2 decades. That's the story in our 4-year community. Working in the garden, it helps to know a gardener, Julie Gardner.
I think I started March 1st of '99.
For 20 years, it's been a constant loop of dig, drop, and cross.
You know, I kind of fell into it. I was a computer programmer.
No way! The Knoxville native graduated with a business degree from UT, but after a summer job as a gardener, she caught the bug to be a worker bee. The change forced her to transplant and take root at Cheekwood.
Being outside and actually physically doing something and being able to see the results of your actions.
So does this beat pushing paper?
Oh, yes.
Cheekwood is abuzz year-round, but 'tis the season for to-do lists a mile long. As the estate's holiday lights display has grown bigger every year, so is the responsibility of grounds crews who start in July stringing lights and planning plantings a year in advance.
In the wintertime, you used to have a lot more time. And now it's more, you know, you got this and this and this, and you got to do that, that, and that.
Like this 2-story high poinsettia tree. Or is it poinsettia? Either way, it's got to get done.
I think it's about 20 feet.
So did you go to the very top of this today when you put this together?
Yeah.
Not afraid of heights?
No, not at all.
And Julie will be back on that ladder again in 2 weeks when the whole thing has to be taken down and redone.
You know, instead of trying to make it last for 4 weeks, you know, and you'll have some dead ones here, ones there that don't get watered very well. It's just much easier if you just take the whole thing down and redo it so it always looks nice.
It's to make sure these 980 plants are at their peak. Even I got to help place a few, albeit on a low-risk side display.
I think we want it to, maybe we'll probably add some more down through here.
Okay, on the floor?
Yeah, because then we're also getting some ivy.
Around these grounds, the work is never done. Every clip and cut prepare the gardens for St. Nick and Nashville. And while Julie's work is unseen when the sun goes down, it adds to the beauty of a place so beloved during the holidays.
I guess I like what I do.
I'd say so. Yeah, I guess she does.
She didn't stop moving one moment, did she?
Not a single moment. Funny enough, when I went back, came back to the station to put this whole story together, I realized there was never a point that she looked up and stopped working.
She's got things to do.
She was working the whole time. So Julie tells me each of the gardeners take 3-day shifts during the holiday lights. Instead of working in the morning, they will come in the afternoon, and what they'll actually do is run those fire pits. So if you're familiar and you've been to Cheekwood, you know where the estate is, where the actual home, the mansion is. Go down that hill, and that's where all of the fire pits are. So you might just see her roasting marshmallows and having a good time with people.
Okay, the bigger question, is it poinsettia or poinsettia?
Did
she ever say it?
She said it both ways, I think. I think she heard me say it one way, and so she said it my way, and then said it a different way. And
hilarious.
You know, I feel like everybody says it differently.
I know, but
How
I
do
feel
you
wrong.
say it?
I feel wrong. I say poinsettia. Yeah.
Okay. Poinsettia, poinsettia, either way, right? It's still beautiful.
Yeah.